Hello everyone, my name is Sonya and I am the director here at the Gorgas House Museum. Today we are learning how to make apple cider from scratch, as they would have long ago. So we have a couple different tools here as well as our apples, and we'll see what this process looks like. So this is our Apple Cider Press that then has wooden slats held together by a metal barrier, and then it has our strainer bag on the inside, which has a little bit of a hole right in the middle down here. So we'll put our strainer bag down in the middle, and you will see then we will use this as a way to add in the apple cider press. Each one of these things gets washed beforehand, as they will all be touching food. Once the inner part is put in, we will now fill it full of apples. So these apples that I'm using here are Gala apples because of their high sugar content and high water content as well. They're really great for making juice. So we will pour these in. And you'll see that we have the cores of the apples, the stems of the apples, all parts of it. Traditionally, when they made this, they would have had a special machine that would crush up the apples to make them just a little bit easier to extract the juice out of. But today, we just used a knife to cut them up into little chunks. Once the apples are all inside the juicer, we will squish the bag down a little bit, and we will place on top of it these trays that allow the weight to be pushed down evenly. Once they have that in, we will start stacking these blocks sort of Tetris style, one next to the other. And this will continue to add a little bit more torque and pressure onto the apples to make the juice. Once we have our blocks in place, we can put the final block here on top, just like that. Then we'll put on our little washer and the knob. Once it is on nice and tight, we will add in this lever. This will give us just even more torque to be able to squeeze the juice out of these apples. As the juice comes out, it will come through the slats here in the side of the juicer and collect around this area and pour down into this bucket. Next, we will just begin pressing. So as you get farther and further in, the juice will start to come out all of the sides, and it'll get more difficult to turn. So once the juice comes out the side, comes down into the plate and into our bowl here, you now have 100% pure apple juice. Now you can drink this straight and it is absolutely delicious, but another option is you can add some cloves and some cinnamon and turn it into fresh apple cider. You can drink it cold, you can eat it hot, however you like it. And in addition to just making apple juice, the people a long time ago would use this to make things like hard apple cider. If you added yeast, it would turn into alcohol eventually. You could turn it into apple cider vinegar, which could be used in a lot of different ways. Add it to recipes such as apple cider donuts or other amazing things. And so there are a million uses for making apple cider from scratch.